Yoast SEO Premium plugin review by ranking. In this video session, I'm going to clarify as to what is the difference and what benefits do you get if you were to use Yoast SEO Premium. Now, the difference between the premium version and the free version is actually, with the premium version, you end up having one additional functionality, and that is to be able to do 301 redirection or different types of redirection. But keep in mind, there are many different plugins that allow you to easily manage 301 redirection. All you need to do is just search WordPress plugin depository and you'll see thousands of different ones. Simply choose the most used and also latest updated. In this example, that's updated 3 weeks ago, but the reviews seem to be edgy. And this one, as you can see, 50,000 different websites are using this. Now, when you end up using plugins to do 301 redirection, mainly they will be doing it using PHP redirection. Now, keeping that in mind, what you should be doing perhaps is consider utilizing your web host to manage your 301s, or simply learn how to do 301s using .htxs file. So let's keep an eye on this Yoast Premium. Let me show you the general settings here for the free version. Okay, the latest version has changed a lot of things, so if you're not seeing the sitemap feature, keep in mind you can access that through XML sitemaps and see the XML sitemap. And to be able to manage it, you actually need to go to search appearance now and actually enable or disable content types so that certain things are within the sitemap. Okay, so that's rather a very confusing issue, and I know thousands of website owners will be scratching their head thinking, okay, where is my XML sitemap functionality gone? Because the latest update has removed that, which is not smart, whether it's the free version or the premium version. So what I'm going to do now is actually activate the premium version. Let's activate the premium version. Now, the premium version is a paid version. What you get is you get an additional functionality, which we will see in a second, as well as you can email them and get support. But you need to remember, if you're thinking of search engine optimization, you really need to step back and ask yourself, you know what, is just using a plugin or two for SEO, is that really going to help your website? As far as I'm concerned, the smart option that Yoast has is two things. One is its ability to override the title and description, which I think is actually very brilliant. Now, there are many other plugins that allow you to do that as well, without overwhelming you and confusing you about what SEO really is. Because yeah, some people, I just don't understand it, right? Let's imagine this post was published 4 days ago. Let's go and search Google. That's a long-tailed keyword. And look where I am now. Some people will say, oh, because you're logged in, you're ranking #1. No, it's not because of that. It's because how I optimize the landing pages, targeting long-tailed keywords. But if you were to show me a competitive keyword, I can rank that very easily as well. In fact, I can rank a brand new website within 2 weeks targeting 3-word keywords in the domain portion and with 0 backlinks. So at the end of the day, when you do your own tests in terms of what search engine optimization is about, then you really understand how it really works. So therefore, reviewing the premium version, I can assure you this fact. If you don't want to be confused about what SEO is, simply visit Rank Your blog or simply watch the videos that I made available. Then if you truly want to learn how to target keywords and rank them, then you should definitely consider investing in the private course whereby I share with you different insights. Okay, so let's look at the premium version now, right? Now I have activated the premium version. All of a sudden this plugin deactivates the free version. Now what do I get in return? I end up getting this redirects functionality. And I actually don't use this, so I think to myself, well, if I don't use it, if I don't use 301 redirection using Yoast, why would I need to pay any money? Furthermore, the insights in terms of if you were to get a spot, you're actually getting misled about the information provided back to you. Now, why do I say that? Because one of Rank Your fans recently contacted me saying, you know what, this was the reply given to them by Yoast Premium Spot. We've removed the meta keywords feature in Yoast SEO version 6.3. Meta keywords haven't had a use for a long time. Google solved the meta keywords tag being spam and so on. But if you look at that, if a premium SEO service is giving you that advice, then you must understand that's a retarded way to think about SEO. Why? Because the fact is, Google is not the only search engine on the planet. And some other search engines may look at meta keywords. Furthermore, why should you not use meta keywords? How is that affecting your site negatively when you're doing everything correctly? Just because a plugin doesn't have that functionality does not mean you should not use it. Make sense? So if this is the advice given to you by Premium Spot, and that's only one example for you, so then you have to think to yourself, you know what, should I really spend that premium dollars to get a redirect functionality of a plugin? And then you think, you know what, because I'm gonna get Spot, I'm gonna get all the useful insights. It doesn't work like that, because if Yoast Premium is providing this type of answers to website owners, then they really need to learn what SEO is really about. Now, if you want to insert meta keywords, I've actually created a video session that shows you how to do that. And you should be doing that using PHP coding. And why shouldn't you use meta keywords? Just because a plugin doesn't use it doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Because you're not spamming Google, right? And as long as you're doing the right things, by all means, use meta description, use meta keywords, knowing that other search engines will also bring website traffic to your website. So let's go back to plugins, because I want to now deactivate the premium version. Because as I've said, the only difference that you're getting is the redirects functionality as well as the premium Spot. Okay, but as I've said, you need to then say, you know what, do I really need that? Because you need to remember, for you to be able to have a successful website, whether it's a WooCommerce site or a blog for AdSense earnings and so on, all you need to consider in terms of SEO is page title, page description, and on-page optimization, whereby you can learn all that easily at Rank Your Blog. That means you're spending 5-10 minutes and having the enough knowledge so that you can focus on growing your business, instead of looking at this plugin and saying to yourself, oh, because I'm using a plugin, SEO plugin, and because the plugin says I have these issues, that issue, and you're wasting time trying to fix all that and remedy that and perfect that, then what's going on at that level is that you're really going backwards in terms of growing your business. Make sense? Like focus keywords. That's the feature that, all these features, SEO analysis, you know what? If you want to really allow something to be analyzed, all you need to do is use Google Search Console. That's the only tool that you should be focusing at. SEO analysis, it doesn't make any sense, right? All you need to do is go and fetch as Google and see exactly how Google sees your website. Let's press on this, because then I can show you. Looking at this, I can say, okay, you know what? This is how Googlebot saw my page, and this is how people saw my page. And at that moment, you need to say, okay, you know what? Did Googlebot see the page as similar or exactly as what people saw? Because once you work that out, then you can say, okay, you know what? Google is seeing my landing pages correctly, because Google analyzes what people see on your landing page. And if Googlebot sees something different, then you need to remedy that as to find out why that could be the reason. Okay? Another feature, let's imagine, what are we looking at? General, let's look at text link counter. That's retarded as well, because looking at this plugin, whether it's the free version or premium version, if you enable text link counter, what this plugin is going to do, it's going to count the links within your content. But you need to step back and say to yourself, you know what? Any link that you provide on your landing pages, if you're doing that for the sake of search engine optimization, then you're really doing something terribly wrong. Because each time you place a link on your landing pages, you should do that so that you think to yourself, okay, I want that whoever is reading this page, if I place, let's imagine, a link anywhere here, that means I want someone who's reading this to click that link. Makes sense? And a lot of website owners, they end up, having a link, and then when someone presses on it, it opens up a new tab. You know what? You're not going to be able to control where people go on the internet. When your website visitors visit your landing pages, it's just a matter of clicking the X button for them. So whether you open a link in a new tab, which is a terrible user experience, because if you provide the link anywhere on your landing pages, then you want people to click that. Well, if you want people to click that, then you want people to visit that landing page. Not open up a new tab and then make it hard for them to, browse the next section. You can't keep people on your landing pages just because you provide a link that opens up in a new window or a new tab. Make sense? Don't use it. It's not smart. Also, if a plugin tells you to start inserting links or you don't have enough internal links, then that's retarded. Why that's retarded is because, let's imagine you have a small business website and you're offering services and so on. That means if you end up placing links here because some plugin is telling you don't have enough links, then do you really want that person reading this content to click that link? Because on certain pages on your website, what would be more important is the conversions instead of ranking. Because you could easily, advertise with Google AdWords, makes sense, or any other type of pay-per-click advertising. Well, if that's the case, then you don't have to really worry about linking, right? Because you're bringing website traffic through paid version. So that means, just imagine you're advertising through Google AdWords on a landing page, and you end up putting links here and there because a plugin told you that you should have links. That means you brought the website traffic, paid premium dollars, and you expect those visitors to click on links. What I'm trying to tell you is you must, when you start doing internal linking, is consider two factors. Always consider your conversions first before rankings, because that is more important. Why that is more important? Just imagine let's imagine I'm getting 1,000 website traffic, targeted website traffic to my website. And if I'm not converting, let's say 5% of that, there is no point for me to do SEO more and get 10,000 website traffic per month, and then I'm converting 1%. Makes sense? So conversions always must be higher than any other mentality that we have, including search engine optimization. Because surely, let's imagine this scenario. Some SEO gurus tell you to create 1,000 word content. You know what? Have you ever read 1,000 word content on any other website? Ask yourself this question. if you haven't, why do you create content or take advice from so-called SEO gurus telling you that if you have 1,000 word content, you're going to rank higher in Google? That may be the case, but you're not going to convert. Because if you're just focusing on bringing website traffic and doing SEO for the purposes of, growing your business, and if you're not converting, why even waste time creating 1,000 word content? Make sense? So what I'm trying to tell you is, when you use a plugin, remember, redirection, if you think that is of worth to you, and instead of using the free plugins that's available in WordPress depository, plugin depository, if you think, no, I don't want to use the free version, then by all means go and invest in Yoast SEO Premium. But the only thing that you're getting is the redirection as well as the support. But then you have to ask yourself, is that support really smart to have when it's confusing and misleading? Make sense? So make up your own mind in terms of investing in a premium version. And once again, visit Rank Your Blog, because if you want to grow your business, then you need to take advice from someone who has experience in terms of Google, how rankings work, how all this SEO stuff works. Or else you're just wasting your time using a plugin, thinking, oh, the plugin tells me this is important, that is important, and what happened? You've just wasted 2 months trying to fix all what the plugin tells you to fix. And I can assure you, 99% of this plugin is all misleading and unneeded, because no plugin is going to be able to tell you how Google rankings work. All you need to remember is just create content that people are searching for. That's what you do when you're targeting keywords. Now, okay, I'm going to share one more insight with you, which was part of the private course here. But if you're focusing on keywords because this plugin tells you this keyword is not mentioned enough, or you didn't repeat the keywords enough, then you, my friend, you're swimming on dry land. Because to be able to do keyword research, this is what you need to do. You need to go here first. This is what I do, because this is the smartest way. Go and study the keyword you're targeting. Find all that you can about that single keyword that you're targeting. That includes past tense, present tense, plural, singular. Where did the word originate from? What other meaning does that word have? Because Google is not a simple search engine. It's a multilingual, global search engine that can analyze things unbelievably. So then your job is to make that easy for Google. So if I'm targeting Google Search Console crawl errors for pages that do not exist, now I gotta be able to say to myself, you know what? If a plugin is telling me my focus keywords are these, and I'm not repeating them enough, that's because no keyword analysis tool can analyze keywords like Google can. Remember, Google is a multilingual search engine. That means one word in one language, what does it mean in another? It can evaluate all that. Makes sense? So your best option to do keyword research then is use the insights that I've shown to you, then visit this particular or any other dictionary and find all that you can about that one word. And then you use that throughout your website. If you want to learn the simplified version as to how it really works, invest in this private course, because that investment you make 3 months, 6 months later, when you look back, you'll be saying to yourself, you know what? That is so simple. And now you're getting website traffic and growing your business properly, instead of using plugins that tell you that you're missing this or that. It doesn't work like that in terms of Google rankings. You don't have to take my word for it. You can enable all these readability analysis, cornerstone content, text link counter, right integration, and so on. It's totally up to you. Or you can take Ranker's advice and just enable XML sitemap if you're not using different plugins for sitemap functionality. And then just make sure you create content for people, create targeted optimized content, override the SEO title if you can, when you can, and provide unique description, because these will show up in Google search results. And then you'll be able to rank in Google quickly. There's the video. Well, ranking videos. Use Ranker's video ranking techniques, and you won't just rank in 1, 2, 3 days, but you'll rank them instantly. How to rank videos, how to rank YouTube videos fast. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's take a look at the latest video that I've created, and let's search YouTube here. Google Search Console tutorial. You can see tutorial. If someone searched the keyword 2017, it's more than likely they will search it in 2018 as well. And where is it? Where is it? 1 day ago. Look where I am ranking. Makes sense? Okay, that's been around a while, but I outranked everyone who was here before. Ranking long tail keywords is a walk in the park for YouTube as well. And we need to then remember Google and YouTube is owned by the same company. So therefore, surely the ranking for YouTube is a little bit different. But if you end up using Ranker's techniques, you should be able to how to rank YouTube videos fast. That's a web search. Let's go video search. Makes sense? It makes no difference. So at the end of the day, the review for Yoast SEO plugin, the premium version, it's totally up to you. You're only getting a benefit of redirection, but once again, there are many WordPress free plugins that allow you to do the same thing. And with the premium version, you're getting support. But as far as I'm concerned, I think Yoast team has employed very amateurish people to advise website owners. And if you're gonna get misleading information just because a plugin doesn't use certain things, then you have to make your own judgment as to, you know what, is that support really worth it? As far as I'm concerned, just use the free plugin and just delete the premium version because you don't need it. I thank you very much for learning with me. If you benefited from this video session, please do give it a like and share it, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.